What's going on, guys? It's your boy C's, Crypto C's. Shout out to my DX fam, everyone that's watching. I know a lot of people are kind of worried right now. You guys are probably down in the dumps. I lost multiple figures in a matter of seconds with this recent push. But there's a lot of things to confer. Um, so with FEG, which is Feed Every Gorilla, if you haven't heard about this project, you need to get on it now. So there was a massive sell-off. So there's a few things that we can speculate. We can speculate that this was, purely tied to Bitcoin and the whole market just as a whole being red. But a lot of us OGs have been in since like March 13th, right around the mid-March, since this project has come out. So a lot of us OGs were talking in the voice chat of the Telegram about possible scenarios. So it is in the protocol that you can't have more than 2%. No wallet can have more than 2%. So that's already protecting us. And then also it is it's community owned, right? The ownership was renounced, so there's no way that this could be a rug pull. There's no way that devs can be on this. They had to buy in just like us, guys. So throw that out the window. There is no devs dumping, none of that stuff. So there was a few whales, possibly there was a few whales with 2% each, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, however many that decided to dump, which would drive price down. So why would they do that? Well, they sold at the high because they were the high. They drove the price down. So now with other people, scared and panicking and fear, are going to sell their shares because they don't want to lose everything. Everyone thinks that it's just going to go to the bottom. But you guys have to remember that we actually have real use cases and there's things that are coming out for FEG. I got to say that this is probably one of the best projects that I've seen, especially with all these meme coins. We don't have, the issues that other coins would have where they don't have anything substantial behind them. We actually have something with FEG. All right, we have FEGX, we have FEG Wrap, FEG Faucet, the roadmap. We're going to take a look at all these good things. So if it was whales that team together, this is something that happens in crypto all the time, guys. This is not, the first time or last time it's going to happen that in crypto. You can't really stop. It's just like Wall Street bets. There's quite a few telegrams that are, scheduling pumps and dumps and stuff like that. So not much we can do about that. However, with the discounted price, I definitely bought it more. I've been very bullish on FEG since the beginning. I looked into it and I looked into the project. I also looked into how it started. So it did start off with F. I'm not going to say it just for the younger viewers and people who don't prefer cursing, but it stood for F Emily Goats, which is someone who stole a lot of money from people. So the whole backing of this was to protect everyone that got involved in this community. And very quickly, they developed use cases and ways that this token and this technology actually has a purpose. Right, guys? So I'm going to get into that, and then we're going to get into the other possibility, which is pretty it's honestly exhilarating, because if we're making people get scared, that means we really have something on our hands here, guys. So here we are at fegtoken.com. You can see FEG ETH, how many is burnt, how much is circulating, price, market cap, not shown currently. So FEG is redesigning the way decentralized finance is structured. FEG is focused on reshaping, evolving how DeFi works, completely while delivering the most robust ecosystem ever designed for DeFi's much needed advancements. Okay, these are all the different ones you could buy it on, all in one FEGX, right? So pairs can choose a staking pool that allows your token to stake and earn FBNB or FETH. So we're wrapping BNB, which is Binance Smart Chain, guys, and then we're also able to wrap ETH, Ethereum, right, or any base FRAP directly, and can choose to bypass and earn 2% of all sales directly into Team Wallet for marketing. Smart swap technology, which allows users to standard swap or smart swap. It's built for swing traders and offers up to 50% less gas, saves tax fees, frictionless tokens while internally swapping. Internal liquidity locking, Pairs are based on the FREP technology, which earns transaction rewards from every use directly inside each liquidity pool, which is huge, guys. If one pair has 100 million daily volume and your token share the same base pair of all of their transaction, will also reward your pool's liquidity, raising the price of your token. This model proves a true evolution that has never been provided before, guys. Being an early investor in innovation, shout out Bozilla, is one of the easiest ways to become wealthy, right? Look at Facebook, look at the dot-com bubble, look at a lot of these billionaires doing first and solving real world problems. Think about this. You don't go to the doctor for no reason. You go to the doctor because you get sick. You go to the doctor because you need surgery. You go to the doctor for whatever the case is, and he solves a problem, which is why you pay him. Right? A lot of the products that we buy solve a problem, which is why they are successful. So they're solving a problem within this industry. Right? Smart liquidity, ability to sell limit circuit breakers, auto slip technology, which allows users to never have to fumble around with all of the errors they receive on other swaps. So this is huge right here, guys. All the time, I can't tell you how many times I go back and forth between the slippage, front-running bot protection, our priority is security of all community members. That right there should show you not to freak out, right? So we have the ability to utilize FEG perpetual faucet tech to allow users the ability to claim free tokens forever, guys. I've claimed quite a bit of these tokens. You just have to pay the small gas fee on them. FEG Track will soon allow listed tokens on FEGX to list their tokens on the app, so all users can easily track token rewards and stats. So they already have their own app as well, and this is about 100 days old, guys. It's huge. Right, FEG chart will be our high-end version of charting for FEGX. Users will be able to track and chart every token listed on FEGX, which is awesome. All right. So FEG tracking come here. About FEG is a progressive deflationary DeFi token built to succeed. Right. So the main idea behind FEG is to provide a decentralized transaction network which operates on the Ethereum blockchain and the Binance Smart Chain. I wonder if there's going to be other chains involved too. Who knows? So it's a deflationary token with a max circulating supply of 100 quadrillion. On each transaction, a tax of 1% will be distributed to holders. I've gotten quite a bit today with all of this going on, and a further 1% will be burning, which increases the decreases the supply but increases the value. Right. So as supply decreases, scarcity of the token increases. Right. So and we also have official partner, the ecosystem, essentially, going through everything, tokenomics. I'm not going to go through all this, the roadmap. What have they accomplished, right? So a lot of these teams that come out, especially on these meme tokens, don't really have a good roadmap. Just here tokenomics, here we're doing a marketing push, we're doing that. So they actually have partnerships, right? Listings, marketing push, right? This is back in February. This is right around when I joined, right? So we got FEG Shop, NFT sale, their partnership, Apple App Store listing, Gold Farm partnership, which I was there for as it was happening. We have pools, audit. Another thing that's audit. So when you're audited, they check your whole your code and make sure if there's any weekends or anything like that to see if you need to tighten up your coding or security of what you're doing. FOMO partnership, staking, so you can actually stake your FEG. Don't recommend it right now, but as more pairs come out, it'll make more sense to do staking. So right now I'm just kind of collecting the rewards. Partner listings, FEGX charts, world's first frictionless reward faucet, which is live and active. Hotbit CEX listing, not planned. So that's something we're going to get into. That's the next topic. FEG lottery start. So just to kind of cover all this, if you want to look at the audit by Solidity, the light paper, war on rugs. So let's actually look at war on rugs, guys. So they had an AMA, right? If you don't know what an AMA, it's essentially sitting down with the devs, sitting down with the community, and asking the question how this coin and technology, how is this going to be revolutionary and why people should back it, right? Not sure. Actually, I thought this was a list to token about launch. Okay. I actually never really go on this. I look on the BSC scan myself. Legal risk, of course, contact us. We actually have a really good community. Right now it's going kind of haywire, um, but we are really active in this. So FEG. All right, so there's gonna be some stuff on here you probably don't want to see because people are freaking out, man. People are losing their minds, guys. People are absolutely losing their minds. But guess what? I am up so much, even with this drop back. I just bought more, right? But you can come in here, also go into voice chat, and you're gonna hear
entered into a
you're gonna hear some
relationship
of the
with a now
admins talk.
defunct project.
So they
That's not the case.
let's
That
see if I
announcement
can.
was left out in the ecosphere by accident. And let me point out the fact that, number one, human beings make accidents. Number two, we are all human beings. Therefore, simple logic states that we are all, every single one of us breathing air today, are going to make mistakes. Most of those mistakes.
All right, so just a little bit. That means that we actually have support. We have community members that are well vested in this, that answer questions and actively throughout all that's going on have been there. Right, so that's just the overview on FEG. You know, just FEG wrapper. So this is something that I'm not sure if it's active yet, but there's a good amount of stuff, guys. Right, so FEG actually has real life use cases and real ways that it's going to change the the industry, and how things are done in this industry. So and also they're becoming a threat. So the next part is, what if possibly they were actually targeted by some of these exchanges? Why would they be targeted by exchanges? I'm gonna pause for a second. If you can come up with it, awesome. Kudos to you. I have no way of tracking that, but go ahead and comment down below if you knew it before I said it. So Hotbit and Gate.io actually listed FEGX, and then delisted them. All right, they delisted them based on an old Instagram post, from one of the members. Actually, I don't have his Instagram. Would be nice for this video, but I don't have his Instagram. Um, he posted something about one of the leaders of China, and people took it offensive, so to speak. That's what they're going with. However, with FEGX, in the swap, they are actually going to be eliminating a lot of the fees that people would need to pay from exchanges and these other swaps. As it said, it's something that's never been done before. It's community owned, so there's no ownership that would be able to get, to actually get those transaction fees. So what we are thinking, and what some of the OGs were thinking, is that Hotbit and Gate.io, which just randomly listed FEG without a partnership, there are scheduled partnerships that are supposed to be taking place in the next few days, that they did that and then pulled to essentially try to create. Well, no, they didn't try. They created FUD, right? They created unnecessary drama, and we're going to take a look at the chart, guys. So if that's the case, kudos to them, but there's a lot of us that are not going anywhere. We're still up. We were way up, and then they kind of broke us back down. We had a good morning, and we're just like, oh man, it's way down. But I saw it as an opportunity to buy more, guys. So we're gonna take a look at these charts. So if you don't know, I am one of the co-founders of Dynasty Exchange. I've been in the trading game for, going on 7 years. So I do Forex, I do indices, and recently got into to crypto. I've known about crypto for some time, but really, really, really dove deep into crypto in the last 6, 7 months, and just applied my skills from just being able to read charts, and see opportunities. So let's go ahead and look at this chart here, guys. So right now on the 1 hour, let's go down to 15 minute and get a clear view. By the way, if you don't know how to pull up these charts, if you go to poocoin.app, app, you'll be able to actually type in whatever coin you want and actually bring up the chart. Okay, let's reload it here. 15 minute. Come on, PooCoin. All right, here we go. We'll do the 5 minute. Okay, let's turn off this volume. Don't need this. Indicators. Okay. So if we're looking at this, right, this is where we were at when we created the high. Let's see if it at least let me do 30 minutes maybe. Give us a bigger picture. All right, here we go. All right, so this is what happened, right? We've gone on officially our first really big pump with FEG, right? So we created some all-time highs in here and broke them. You know, it's kind of steady, right? This is what one of the OGs were saying. Is people are so used to FEG being steady that this kind of shocked them, right? It's just been slow, steady. A lot of people have been wanting it to move, including me, right? So from this point here, which actually was right about to create a new higher high, at least on a closed candle, not on the wick. This is when whatever happened, whether it be whales, whales dropping, if it was influenced by Bitcoin and the rest of the market. It just seems very odd that it was all done very shortly. So checking the BSC scan is the only way to know truly around this time what really happened. So we have a huge drop, guys. A huge drop. Normally, a big gap like this indicates a synchronized move. So if this was whales dumping at the same time, or if it was Hotbit and Gate IO, or possibly another exchange or swap targeting FEG. All right, guys. So that's essentially what happened. So what I'm seeing here. Let's go back down to the 5 minute. By the way, this is something I teach as well, how to read these charts, how to spot patterns in the market and spot good buying opportunities. So naturally, I bought like around here, right around here. So I'm almost uh, on this position. It was around 1, 2, because we got down 9. Uh, might have got in around here. So from 1, 2, I'm almost double. So at this point right here, I'll be double, right around here on my second position. I'm way up on my first position. So I believe I have to go back here. This. All right, so this is known as marking up a chart. So if you don't know this, this is kind of crucial when you're reading these charts, is knowing how to decipher and know where to place your drawing tools. So essentially, I've seen that the market pulled back. It created this large space here, a really large space with that drawdown, right, where we lost a lot of buying power, right, volume. So now it formed what I know as a bullish pennant or bullish flag, which means you have a nice push up and then you have a consolidation, and then typically about 60% plus you're getting a push out of the zone to the upside if it is preceded by a bullish push, right? So if you don't know bulls and bears, this is a bullish uptrend right here. It's pushing up after all this bearish momentum. Bearish means down, bullish means up. So I am seeing a lot of people buying more because people believe in this project, guys. That's all you have to do is believe. So no matter what it is, it cannot be a dev pool, cannot be a rug pool, can't be any of those things. So I wouldn't worry about that. Okay. We're in this for the long haul. I've actually heard of some potentially huge investors that are looking into this because they solve a problem, guys. When we get big names behind this, it's not because we have to do marketing. It's not because we have to shill and create a bunch of different random chats and stuff. The product proves itself, right? So right now we're at 300,000 holders. Let's bring up the BSC scan. BSC scan here. All right, so we're recovering. It was over 50%. So we're at about 300,000 addresses earlier. So you saw some people dump back here. So once this hits 1 million followers, guys, or 1 million holders, it's gonna be insane. It's gonna be absolutely insane, right? And we still have the ETH as well. Um, yeah. This token is gonna be astronomical, guys. And as you can see here, if we go to transaction, internal taxes, let's see, contract, you can see all the information that you need to see. Events, Why am I not seeing internal transaction? Internal transactions. Creator address, employer. Oh, apologies. I went under the wrong one. So under holders, we're gonna see here that you can see that literally no other besides this is the I believe this is the dev team wallet right here, one that gets put back to the dev team. So no one else can have more than 2%. So we would have lost the top ones up here. That's essentially what happened. So you see the value here: 36 million, 22 million, 12 million. So these are some heavy hitters here. I actually have a few students that are very close to here. Say, okay, no, not the millions. They have about 20 trillion. I know someone has, and et cetera. So that's another way to look and make sure that, look, this is, it's on rug proofable, or it's rug proof, right? Um, so all in all, guys, still hella bullish on BNB. Look at that. That's a good sign. I'm sure I'm up. I'm up on my second position, and in my first position is has already been up, so I can't complain on that, guys. Um, let's look at the market cap real quick too. Total supply. Well, we do have the two. The listings. Market cap right here is just under a billion. Just under a billion, guys. So let's look at FEG. This. That's FEG Tribe. I think it's on the same one for ETH and BSC. So all in all, guys, that's pretty much it. So if you're bullish on FEG, please drop your ape emojis below. Please like, comment, subscribe, guys. I'm going to be dropping a lot more information on FEG. Like I said, I am one of the OGs. Definitely not a huge percentage owner. When I got into this, I really diversified into a lot of things, but it is one of the heavier ones that I did go into. So looking to take this thing all the way, guys. This is a long-term project. This is not a pump and dump. This is not a meme token. Don't get it confused. HODL, full throttle with the HODL. We going all the way to the top. All right. So either I'll see you guys on the moon, or I'll see you from the moon. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, guys. My first 1,000 subscribers are gonna get free cryptocurrency. Not every single one of them. They'll be entered into different drawings, but also they will be giveaways that we're going to be doing on this channel. I'll be doing interviews. I'll be doing one-on-one, smaller group sessions, Zoom, private Zoom classes with a lot of the OGs that like, comment, and subscribe. So especially my team. Shout out to my team, DX, and I'm out of here.